What if I told you the easiest way to break into the fitness industry isn't prep coaching? Something faster, easier to learn, and even more profitable. My name is Daniel Coffeen, and I'm the #1 posing coach in the United States. I've helped over 30 athletes earn their professional bodybuilding status. But here's the twist. I'm actually a failed prep coach, and that failure, it led me to living my dream life as a posing coach. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 3 reasons why being a posing coach isn't just better than being a prep coach, but it's the smartest way to build your fitness career. And if you watch this video until the end, I'll give you a bonus reason, and by far my favorite reason, and it's actually why you may change your mind about becoming a prep coach. I'll break down why posing coaching is safer, earns money faster, and delivers results quicker than prep coaching ever could. And before we dive in, let me make one thing very clear. This isn't a knock on prep coaches. I have one myself, and some of my best friends are incredible at it. But here's the truth. Prep coaching is a grind, and it's a completely oversaturated market. So let's get into it. Bodybuilding is an extreme sport, and with extreme sports come extreme consequences. It absolutely pains me to do this, but Dallas McCarver, Sean Roden, George Peterson, Cedric McMillan, Boston Lloyd, Matt Porter, Rich Piana, and the late great John Meadows are all prominent bodybuilders who have all died in the last few years from problems linked PED use and bodybuilding. As a prep coach, you're dealing with hormone, PEDs, lab work, heart scans, calcium scores. The list goes on. And if you get it wrong, someone's health or even their life could be on the line. And that's a responsibility I just didn't want. The reality is the sport already has way too many tragedies, and I would hate for you to add to the list of names. I'm not saying that you will, but you could. So reason number 1, and as crazy as it sounds, it's liability. If you kill someone, you could absolutely go to jail. And prescribing steroid cycles to people, that's risky business. As a posing coach, you're not dealing with any of that though. You're working with basic anatomy, body angles, and presentation. The risk of harming someone is near zero. And here's the kicker. Because the knowledge barrier is lower, you can master the skill faster and start making money sooner. Now, if that was compelling to you and you want to learn to become a successful posing coach yourself, download my free guide on how to become a posing coach. It's in the description box below. But let's say you're like, I know what I'm doing. I ain't gonna kill nobody. I don't need to worry about liability or the potential of getting sued. All right, fine. Then let's just talk about results and how fast you can get your clients' results as a posing coach. Because the faster your clients get results, the more success stories you will have, which ultimately means more client inquiries. As a posing coach, I can make a tweak in a second that moves someone from the end of a call out to splitting center. How do I know this? Because I've done it, and it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen happen. Watching someone just float from outside looking in to splitting center stage feels like you have superpowers that you're using from the audience. And that is why reason number 2 is rate of results. For posing coaches, we can measure and demonstrate results in seconds. But as for prep coaches, their results takes weeks, if not months. Building muscle, losing fat, it's a long process. And let's be real, clients aren't always consistent. So slower client results means fewer success stories and larger gaps of time in between those success stories, which ultimately means less paying clients overall. The third and final reason, and by far the most compelling of the points we will discuss today, is all about money. So here's the process to getting paid as a posing coach. You post a reel showing how with just a few posing tweaks, you can totally transform someone's physique. Someone sees it and they say, yep, I need that guy. He knows what he's doing, and I don't want to look like a fool again on stage. They book a session within 30 seconds. You then get them on a call, deliver the value, and you're done. They're happy, you're paid, and they're probably going to book another session. Now, here's the process to get paid as a prep coach. There's applications, interviews, onboarding, initial lab work review. They have to look at your current plan and optimize it. Plus, they got to build you your own plan, which takes days. Then you have the weekly check-in. Man, by the time the prep coach earns their $300 to $400 monthly fee, I've already helped 90 clients and pocketed way more. And yes, you can easily scale to 90 clients a month. Let me show you. Posing sessions are only 30 minutes long. Most people can't really go any longer than that. So 90 sessions at 30 minutes long at $100 a session is $9,000 for 45 hours of work. Spread that work over a month and you end up clocking about 15 to 17 hours of work in a week. Sounds pretty good to me. Now, I told you if you stayed around until the end, I'd give you the bonus reason. And this one's really special to me. As a posing coach, you don't just send a weekly email with updates to diet and training like a prep coach does. You're actually talking to your clients via video throughout their prep, understanding who they are and what are their struggles. You talk to them on the best days of prep, and you also talk to them on the worst days of. I've built such a strong relationship with my clients that I've had one literally walk their phone into the kitchen and introduce me to their entire family. And I'm left there standing in my posing trunks going like, hey, the amount of impact you can have on a person's mental state is unmatched. I've had clients cry because they couldn't flex their hamstrings, and in just a few minutes later, I helped them do it. The relief, the excitement, the confidence boost, it's priceless. And then there's more tears after that, joy this time. At this point, you're not even just coaching posing, you're coaching mindset, helping people believe in themselves. And it's such a truly rewarding process that I wish all of you could experience. So to recap, posing coaching has almost zero risk of harming anyone. You deliver results in seconds, not months. You can start making money faster, and you build lifelong relationships with your clients. But here's where most people tap out. I'm not a good poser. I could never coach someone else. Well, friend, that's why you have me. And I was a terrible poser when I first started. More on that in a minute. The point is, you don't have to be a great athlete to be a great coach. Look at Patrick Mahomes. He's one of the best quarterbacks of all time. And his coach, guy never played it down in the NFL. The same is true for posing. You don't need to be the GOAT or C-bum on stage to be an incredible coach. All right, Daniel, this all sounds great, but what is the market for posing coach? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Let's talk about it. All right, let's play a game. Think about how many prep coaches you follow on Instagram. Probably dozens, right? Now, how many posing coaches can you name? Me and a few others? Okay, so knowing that fact alone, that there are way more prep coaches than posing coaches, and we know that you're just starting out trying to break out into the fitness industry, answer this question for me. Where do you think you would be more successful in terms of making money for your business? The oversaturated prep coaching market or the untapped posing coaching market? Just by sheer numbers, the answer is obviously posing coaching. There's next to no competition, and nearly every single person on stage needs a posing coach. Now, if you're still watching, this is probably because you started seeing what I saw just 3 years ago when I first started out as a posing coach. And that's great because you're the exact person I created this video for. And you're also the exact person I created Six Figure Posing Coach for. Someone who's ready to go all in on themselves. Six Figure Posing Coach is my 90-day program designed to take you from knowing nothing about posing to an elite level posing coach. You'll learn how to pose from world-class coaches like Josh Matta, John Lofthouse, plus you'll learn how to build routines and flow from the great Sammy Williams. Well, how the heck do you do that, Daniel? How are you going to get all these guys to coach me? Well, they're my friends, and I've hired them to help you. I know, I'm so nice. And most importantly, what you'll learn is how to turn your new skill into a profitable business. When I started posing coaching, my goal was to make $6,000 a month helping people with posing. And now, my clients and I, we can do that in a week. This program is for people who are serious about breaking into the fitness industry and creating a life they're proud of. And if that sounds like you, then I encourage you to click the link below for my free guide on how to become a posing coach. And if you're like, no, I'm serious, I'm all in, I don't even need to think about this, click the link below and sign up for a free call with either me or someone on my team where we will discuss your goals and get you one step closer to being an elite level posing coach. Stop overcomplicating the fitness industry. Path to success in this industry doesn't have to start with prep coaching. Start with posing coaching. Start with impact. Start with results. See you on the call.